Hey there, how's it going, Last? It's been a while. I have not been able to get Picardo to stream correctly, so I'm really surprised it's working today. Hope you're doing well. So I figured out the problem with my restream was that I hadn't updated the chat application apparently, so I did that and it seems to be working again. Hey Maze, how's it going? But if you guys notice any issues, please tell me. The only issue I'm seeing so far is that Facebook chat still isn't working. I mean, isn't like, going to the rest of the chat. Other than that, I think everything's okay. I hope the text is large enough for you guys to see. I think it might be a little small, but it's not letting me fix it the way it used to in the other applications, so I'm going to have to fiddle with it more. However, that's okay. Good, good. Glad it's the usual. Nothing bad. Thanks. I was doing some warm-up sketches earlier. This is the only one that I actually drew out of my head. The rest are all reference, so figured I would show this one. Let me post one more place, and then I will start my drawings. It's pretty hot today. Kinda dying. I hope everything's streaming correctly. I'm checking between like YouTube and stuff and it seems to be working, so just gonna go with it. Apparently Restream charged me almost $200 to use it, and I didn't realize I had a subscription for that. When I signed up for it last year, it was $14, so I'm a little upset. So I'm just going to use all the streaming options for the rest of the year, because apparently that's something I'm paying for. So I might try Mixer, just because that's an option too. May as well. Okay. I also might have to turn the AC on here. I hope it doesn't come off as too loud. Excuse me. Also, can you guys hear the music okay? Let me go make sure all my windows are shut really fast. So let's turn this on. I also don't know how to get my name to display as my name instead of Restream.io, so exciting. Oh good, I'm glad you can hear it. Okay, ready to go. It's a bit warm. Well, I hope everybody's week is off to a good start. Make sure my phone is off. I also might do a few other things. But for now I'm going to be, since in honor of Smaugust, which for those of you who don't know, Smaugust is a art challenge tag on the interwebs for artists to try to draw a dragon every day of the month of August. I didn't know about it. I forgot about it. Yes, I did know about it. I just forgot. Until this morning. So I figured it would be as good an excuse as any to continue working on this Seaslug project that I've been picking away at for the past like 2 years. But it's time. The time has come. What just happened? It's time to pick a new creature. I think I want to do one. Ooh, this one is very trippy. Oops, sorry, that was probably really loud. Ooh, which one do I want to do? There's so many options. I think I want to do this one that kind of looks like a zebra. Or is that too boring? It's got like blue edges. That's kind of cool. It is a very boring shape. Maybe I'll come back to that one. I want an interesting shape. This one is very... if there was ever a Tim Burton Seaslug, this is it. I don't know, which one should I do? I like the spiky one. That could be fun. Spiky one with lines could be fun. Ooh, this one could be fun. What is this? Looks like floating seaweed. That'd be a lot of detail. I don't know if I'm into that right now. Do like these little bubble ones. Let's try this one. Yes, it is Seaslug Day. Hey Vale, how's it going? I'm gonna be designing a Seaslug dragon, I suppose. It's been a while since I've done this. Let's just delete all that. Well, I don't know. That one's a little bit... Ooh. How's writing going? I'm kind of torn on this one. I'm trying to pick between this one, not both of them, or even this one, this zebra one. The shapes are really boring, so I'm going to have to make it all up. But maybe that could be fun. Let's do this one. I've done most of the ones on this page, I think. I don't think I've shared all the ones that I've done on this page, but I have done most of the ones on this page. So let's do this guy. I get to draw any kind of dragon I want, which is the best kind. Let's play with some face shapes here. So we could go with the horse skeleton looking one to give it that zebra feel. Could go with a very rotund seahorse. That's a little silly. Also too horsey. Actually, I think I want to draw tentacles today. I might go with this one instead. I'll still make it horsey, but... I like the idea of these ball things on it. Super cool. Writing goes okay. Oh wait, the blue dragon nudibranch makes a good dragon. It already sort of looks like one. Wait, which one? Are you talking about one from these or the Atlantic, whatchamacallit, this one right here? See, the last one I did was this one, so I feel like they're too close to each other. Kind of looks like a two-headed dragon. That might be fun. I know I started to do this one time, but I cannot find the file to save my life. So I got to the color stage with it. I don't know. I'm still kind of drawn to the bubble one. This guy. I think he'd be very silly looking. Gomo Lee has done a few slug dragons based on it too. Wait, what? I don't know what you're talking about. I'm gonna look that up though. Writing goes okay, take a break from the formats and short story apps and big readers. Nice! Short story collection is up to about... Are you agented? I was wanting to ask you this the other day and I forgot to, so I'm asking it now before I'm done reading so I don't forget. 74 pages in paperback, just 126 pages full Snowy Griffin stories. Oh gosh, that's a lot of pages. Doing all right, getting close to the end of chapter 1. Yeah, you're so fast. You're already done with the first part. It's crazy. Trying to make two people standing still and talking for a full page look interesting. All the dynamic camera angles. Sometimes it's all in the background too. Do they have to be standing? Hi, Cake Air. How's it going? I do use this Cintiq, yeah. I may break down and get an agent yet for the moment. Just use an IP attorney. Okay, cool. I feel like there's a new story of agent corruption. Oh no. Like what? Do you know if it's exclusive to writing agents? Because I'm actually currently looking at getting an illustration rep, but I'm a little nervous about it. Do I use a Pro? I have the 22 HD Cintiq. I don't know if that's Pro or not. I feel like it's professional. I don't know what other Cintiqs there are. I wanted to get the 27 because it has the arm and I could have like drawn in my lap, which would be super cool, but don't have that. It was a little too expensive and so there's something weird about, I think they were like discontinuing the one I wanted when I was getting it or something. I don't remember. All of the big publishing houses for fantasy and literary fiction have open submissions where you don't need an agent nowadays. You still need an IP attorney if you do that to look over the contract, though. Fair enough. Should probably look into that. Do you use the Cintiq Cake? I want to do some really fun wings with this guy. Maybe short wings are the way to go. Thinking of getting one. They have the Cintiq Pro and just regular Cintiqs. Wait, what? I need to look this up. I don't know what you're talking about. Oh, this is what happened. They just redid the Cintiqs. This is why I didn't get the 27, because they were just revamping everything. I'll tell you what I did when I was looking at them. I don't know if any of this still works. That's a huge screen to not have its own stand. What? Hold on. Okay, so no, if you go to Wacom and you go to pin displays, you can get a Cintiq 22 HD still. You can no longer get a 27 HD, unfortunately. But the Pro, I guess, is their replacement for the 27. The one I got was the non-touch, because I didn't want to have to worry about my hand touching the screen and causing a line, and I didn't want to wear a glove. I know a lot of people wear gloves anyway, but I just made sure to get the one that was not touch. That would be my biggest suggestion. I mean, do you plan on making digital art your career? Is it your career? I think the Pro is really, getting a Cintiq, I mean, it's really a big investment. And really the only benefit that there is to just a regular tablet, I would say, is just you draw a little bit faster because you don't have to match your eye to your hand down below. But other than that, like, I could do all the same quality work on I have my Intuos still. And I feel like we had this conversation in Talk Shop in the Discord recently, and I can't remember what all we talked about, but I don't know. I still think I would say if you're not really planning on just working like 8 hours a day, like 6 days a week on your tablet, that you probably don't need a Cintiq because unless you're just like making your living off of it. Just like save yourself some money and get the smaller one, or get the just get whatever they call it now. I guess I don't think they call it Intuos anymore. I want to figure out these wings. Hold on. I don't know. Anyone in chat have other thoughts? I could be totally off base. You want to get out of my dirty job. I understand that for sure. I would honestly say hold off until you start having a client base. So you're already out of your dirty job. Like, I didn't get a Cintiq until I was 3 years into trying to be an illustrator. Like, I had saved up the money, quit my day job, was focusing on this, and then got the Cintiq. So, and I really didn't need it before then. I just think once I was getting to the point that I was when I decided I needed to upgrade. Like, if you're just starting out, I wouldn't because there's like a misconception when you're trying to do this that the more money you spend, the better you'll be prepared, or like the more money you'll make. And that's super not true, at least in art, at least in my experience. Like I said, I could just as easily handle the commissions I'm getting now with my old Intuos, just as easily as my tablet now. The only benefit I've noticed is just that you speed up your workflow. But like I said, if you're still getting established, I would wait and make sure it's what you want. That would be my suggestion. But you're super. Wait, hold on, I missed some chat. Right, have you done a Seaslug drag with more than one head? I have not. I was looking at doing it right here. I'm just trying to figure out how I want these wings to look. Kind of was thinking like feathery, drapey things, but I don't know if I like it now. I get home and look like a coal miner. Oh no. Right now you're a straight coal miner. Oh gosh, yeah, that's a totally different field. Your supervisor is like the bagel boss. Oh, I'm sorry, Cake. Well, hey, here's to hoping that you get out of that soon. I mean, yeah, start now. Like, use your free time to start building a client base. Because the worst thing you could do is just like jump into it, put down thousands of dollars on equipment, and then just sit there and have no work to do, because then you're in the hole for whatever it cost you. Unless you have like tons of savings, I wouldn't recommend it. I'm sure you can get out of it. Do you have any art you want to share with us that we could look at to give you feedback on, or just to see? Let's see. Oh, nice. So you just play around in ZBrush? What do you make this in? Kind of looks like ZBrush. Or is that a sculpture? It's really cool. Oh, I like your little drawings. They're really good. Do you get a lot of client work, or is all of this just for fun? Do you have a website? Mostly for fun? Cool. Yeah, this is really good stuff for just doing it for fun. Do you have a background in art? I'm surprised. You have a field totally unrelated to art. Really good stuff. I'll give you a follow. Oh, I'm not signed in. I'll try to give you a follow. If everything is remembered. Go. I need to do more with my art station. I really don't pay attention to it like I should. There's only so many platforms I can give my undivided attention to before I just give up. Okay, here's what I'm thinking of going. I don't know if I like it now that I'm looking at it. Let's go back to this guy. I might nix wings. Wings might be too much for this blobby guy. Instead, let's give him like a sheepdog kind of amount of these things. I think some of them can like drag. It could just be like a derpy derg. With like dreadlocks. I'm gonna combine these two, I think. Oh, cool, that'd be awesome. I mean, no need to feel like you have to. Yeah, definitely I would say just like, do you have any other social media other than ArtStation? Like, are you on Instagram or anything? If I could go back and do anything over again, I think I would have tried to build up my online following more before I launched out on this thing that I'm doing, trying to be an illustrator. So really your following is what's going to help signal boost your work to where it gets noticed. So definitely get on Instagram or something if you're not already. And post regularly. Let's see. After I broke up with a girl, I killed all my social media. Oh no. Well, I'm not talking like personal social media. I have actually got 2 social media accounts on like Facebook and Instagram specifically. So I have my business account and then I have my personal account. And never the twain shall meet. So you don't necessarily have to like friend all the people you know or anything. I try to only follow industry people on my socials and only post art. I never post any personal stuff on my professional account. I used to when I first started, before I really understood how to use it, but I do not do this anymore. Alright, so let's... I think that might be too much. Okay, I think I'm happy with that. Oh yes, I should save. Saving is important. Oh my. Whoops. It'd be helpful if I could throw my tablet pen. Alright, let me scoot this over. Sorry, my workspace is not very well laid out right now. Okay, there we go. Am I going to get the new Pokemon? No, I don't have any of the proper equipment to play those games. I don't think I've played a game since the last Game Boy I had was the Advance. So I think like Sapphire or something, like the 3rd gen. I've seen stuff from it. It looks cool. They've definitely advanced a lot more since Sapphire. Are you gonna get it? Do you have the proper equipment? Do you get really sucked into those games? I do recall many hours spent. Do you have any recommendations or golden tidbits on what I should buy after this antique? I mean, it really depends on what you want to focus on, you know? But honestly, like, again, I just want to say it's not about how much nice equipment you have. It's really about, do you have a client base, you know? Do you have a following? Do you have a way to maintain, like, pay back those expenses? You know, to stay out of the red. I mean, I don't know, you're talking to the wrong girl. I think the most expensive thing I own is this antique. My desk is currently made out of a piece of wood and 4 milk crates. So I don't think it's about putting the money down. I think it's about putting the time in more than anything. What do you think has helped me what do I think has helped me the most? Like financially, or just like as an artist? I think the most helpful thing is just having a circle of artists to like get feedback from on what you're doing. Honestly, I have an artist friend who's like one step ahead of where I am. She's kind of headed the direction I want to be. And so it's been really helpful to have her to be able to bounce ideas off of and like hey, how did you get your first book deal? How did you, what were your steps? And having her to kind of just show me the way, and even to have like an accountability person that I talk to every week, because we have a weekly meeting on Sundays, and that's been really helpful. And that's only something I've started doing like this year. So like I think in March was when we started, and I wish I had done that like forever ago, because I think I would be a lot further than where I'm at now. But honestly, the most helpful thing is like just having people who know that you exist. Again, I sound like a broken record, but just build your, get a professional social media account that you only use for art, and just start interacting with other artists on there, interacting with people in the gaming industry if that's what you want to do, or there's people on Twitter, there's people in all of the industries that are just kind of accessible through social media in ways that they didn't used to be. So I would say just the sooner you can start interacting with people, and like people who know that you exist and who like comment on your stuff regularly, and people that know you when you comment on their stuff, I think that's the most helpful, probably. So it sounds really simple, but that's really what I think kind of makes or breaks many artists who are just starting on this journey. So again, before I had quit my day job of teaching, I really wish I would have focused more on that stuff and not let it die, because I used to have a pretty big following when I was in college, compared to now, and it was really helpful, and I don't know, it kept me being more creative. I feel like just having people that were interested in seeing what I was doing and there to bounce ideas off of, and give me constructive criticism when I was messing up. So, okay, I've rambled enough about that. I don't want to beat a dead horse, but anyway, that's what I would suggest. It's really not about equipment. It's about time and networking. Yeah, forums aren't really the way to go, I don't think. Honestly, I think Instagram and Twitter. Do I take teams out? I have a Discord if you want to check that out. That's kind of like the modern forum. There's a link below down there on my Twitch if you want to join and check it out. There's a lot of artists in there, a lot of them who frequent this chat. I don't think forums, they're just too slow moving. I honestly think that Twitter is the new forum. So that's what I would recommend getting on if you miss a forum type interaction, because you can have threads and stuff on Twitter. Thanks, Maze. Yeah, anytime. Feel free to hit me up. Like I said, there's a lot of artists in my Discord if you ever want to pop in there and ask things. People in all different fields. Animation, illustration, gaming. We have some writers in there. One's in the chat right now, I think, maybe. Unless he might be lurking. But there's all kinds of people to bounce ideas off of all over the internet. You just have to find the right format, I guess. Forum, if you will. Right? I don't know where Hydration Bot goes, but it definitely doesn't do its job most of the time. Just gonna make these a little dreadlocky. At this point, this is just a dragon sheepdog, so... This looks too aggressive for him. never remember checked. Oh, that's fine. Yeah, Twitter is definitely more of a writer's thing. No worries, Vale. Yeah, it's kind of, but I just feel like as far as a forum goes, I think Discord and Slack are kind of the closest things to a forum that you can find these days, you know? I don't really think you have, there's not really any other, I don't know, active types of platforms for forums anymore. People have gravitated away from them. Slack is just like Discord. It's just like an alternative to forums. So they're very similar, like super similar. Slack is a little more for like businesses, I think. We actually just had a conversation about this in Discord. But I've not ever become, well, I mean, probably. I've probably become dehydrated and I just don't pay attention. But I mean, my lips are dry, so I probably am. Yeah, Slack was like what came first, and then Discord kind of took over for at least the like gaming population. But I am in a lot of artist Discords, and I think Discord wins a little bit because it's a little easier to navigate between communities. I feel like I always had trouble with that in Slack. Maybe they've made it better now, but I don't know. I've stopped using Slack very much. The group that I used it with haven't really been super active, so I kind of drifted away. I mean, unless you're, you know. Yeah, Telegram. Telegram's like, it's like Facebook Messenger, only a different messaging app. It's like Line, or what is the other one I just found out about? Amino. There's like a whole bunch of little chat. It's basically a chatting app. I wouldn't say any of those things are like requirements. I would say if nothing else, pick either Twitter or Instagram as an artist. I lean towards Instagram because it's definitely more image focused. But they're both good. I see a lot of people successful on both. So I would say pick one of those social platforms and really just like dedicate like whatever you can commit to, whether it's posting once a week or posting once a day or whatever, but just be consistent. Otherwise you can't hold people's attention very easily. So the rest of it is just optional, I would say. Yeah, that's pretty similar. That's pretty similar to, I mean, yeah, Vale's going to be a good person to talk about for authors. I think Twitter is probably the biggest platform. I actually have an author friend who I told to get on Twitter the other day. She's resisting, but it's like, that's where I see all the success. You gotta go. Totally. That's great advice, Vale. Absolutely. If you go into social media just trying to sell stuff or like trying to talk about you all the time, nobody's going to pay attention to you. The other weird thing about authors is that newsletters are crucial. It's true. Actually, those are getting popular for artists as well. A lot of a lot of professional artists are recommending starting a email list to where you can update people who are just interested in your work. For whatever reason, email lists and newsletters are making a comeback. It's totally not just an old person thing. But yeah, that's super true. I forgot about email lists. I don't do that. Frankly, I don't think I would be very good at keeping people updated. I guess if it was just a monthly thing, maybe it wouldn't be so bad. Yeah. Maybe it's because emails are easier to organize now than they used to be. I don't know. I was shocked. I saw, like, when I go to conventions, I see lots of authors and illustrators that have, like, a little clipboard with, like, an email sign-up list. It's crazy. Do you do conventions at all, Gail? Like to self-promote or anything? I know conventions are pretty tough for authors most of the time, but I have seen some people really do well at them. Sat next to quite a few persistent authors who really got their work out there. Back when I was getting my degree for a narrative form and theory class, I wrote an epistolary wait, what? I don't know what that means. Short story written in 1960s, email formatted like it used to be back then. Oh gosh. That's hilarious. Have you looked back on it recently? Sometimes do events, but with APS it's hard. Yeah, that's true. I went to AWP. Oh, I think I remember you talking about this. On a literary magazine's dime in 2018. Nice. Then we sold books in Aurora, Indians, Red, White, and Blue Festival. Oh, okay, cool. And I'm doing a convention next year that has a Griffin author panel. Oh, sweet. What convention is that? If you don't mind sharing. I forget, but it's the one that had Jess Owens as the guest of honor last year. Let my spouse figure out where we're going. Oh, in Dallas, nice. It's cheaper down there. I have a lot of family in DFW. Hopefully you'll be able to find some good accommodations. You'll enjoy the gas prices. Definitely buy a bunch of groceries while you're down there, because they don't do the city tax like they do up here. And everything's way cheaper, because it's not all shipped in from so far. I kind of miss that a little bit, but I need to look at more conventions down there, because I was just thinking, I don't know why I don't go there, because I could totally just stay with my friends or my parents or something, and not have to recoup as much in travel costs, although there would be the flight, but I feel like maybe I could make that back. Because lately flights have not been, like, you know, they've been a couple $100 or something, but that's not so bad. It's really, I think, the hotel costs that get you. Sorry, I'm totally rambling to myself. I apologize. Alright, I think it's time to color this thing. She says as she continues to fiddle. Nope. Too good to be true. Oh, found it fast. That's nice. Okay. Spouse is, oh, no way, she's from Arlington. I'm from, so you know the area then. Have we talked about this? I apologize if we have. I'm from, like, the Keller South Lake area. Really Keller Watauga, but I'm like, my home was right on the border, and we actually moved to Watauga first. I don't know if you're familiar with the North Fort Worth part, but that's really cool, and her best friend is always moving between Denver and Dallas. No way. Yeah, it's hard to get away from the mountains, right? Upside, property is super cheap. Downside is, aww. I mean, it is hot there. I definitely moved away for the heat. Weirdest part about living there is how short everyone is. No way! People are short there? I definitely had some tall friends. Maybe just don't have any tall friends. People are definitely a little more rotund down there. But I mean, it's 100 degrees for like 4 months out of the year. Can you blame them for not wanting to go outside? I sure don't. Not anymore. Not now that I know what temperature can be. That's so funny. I don't think I knew that you had friends and family down there. Yeah, I grew up in Texas. When I met her, she lived with her mom in Watauga. No way! That's so funny. And her dad, after the divorce, lived in Keller. Yeah, so you know exactly where that area is. Whoa, how crazy. Not very many people know where Keller is. It's a pretty small little town. Then her mom moved to Kindale. Okay, that's over by, isn't that by Arlington? Or is that by Mansfield? Are those by the same? It's been so long. Kindale, that sounds really familiar. But yeah, I worked out in Hazlitt when I was a teacher, which is on, like, just south of Justin. It's like on the other side of I-35 West. It's like really north Fort Worth. I remember the Kindale exit. Maybe that was what I remember in Arlington. The Watauga Water Tower. Yeah, I lived really close to that. We moved there from Oklahoma when I was like 2 or something. I think I was 2 or 3. It's grown a ton. I mean, Keller has anyway. I know that roof snow construction, I feel like pretty much killed Watauga. So I don't think it ever really rebounded, at least not since I've been there. But it has been a few years, perhaps not. That's so funny. What a small world, huh? I have many fond memories of Texas, though. I do miss the people, and the prices, but I don't miss the heat. I know a lot of my friends and family down there have been saying that property taxes have been going up, but I still, like, they gave me the numbers, at least my friend who makes comparable to what I make and, like, has a lower, like, a smaller home. It's still less than what we pay in taxes up here, like, aggregate. So I'm not too miffed by it. And the education system's way better. As much as people up here rag on Texas, I'm telling you. I was shocked when I moved here. Like, they need to quit ragging on Texas until their education system is at least like 10 states above Arkansas. Like, I'm just saying. Being the second last right above Arkansas is not great. And actually, I'm actually kind of, I don't know, I'm really happy for my teacher friends down there right now because the state just passed I think it's like an up to $5,000 or $8,000 raise for every teacher in the state, which is awesome. And so I guess the district gets to decide how much of that is used for, but it's a minimum of like 2 or 3, so which is like amazing. So I'm super, super proud of them, super happy. I'm hoping that it really helps keep good teachers around and encourage better stuff all around for education down there. Oh, whoops, I did that wrong. Ah, dang it. I'm supposed to keep a little goatee thing. Welcome back, Maze. I sent you my spouse and my best friend's name on Telegram. Oh, that would be weird. I'm gonna go check. I mean, I grew up in Keller, so unless they went to Keller. Oh yeah, the Atlantic Dragon thing. I know what you're talking about. I was gonna make. That's actually one of the things that inspired this whole series was that dragon. But I figured everybody has made a dragon based on it, so. don't know if I recognize those names. I went to Keller High, so I pretty much was in the Keller school system my whole education. I only went to Watauga for like half of my kindergarten year, and I graduated in 2005 from high school, so I don't recognize those names, but that doesn't, I mean, the second one sounds a little more familiar, but that could be just because they're very common names. I'd have to go look back at my old yearbook to know for sure. I feel like I went to college with somebody with that name, but unless they went to UNT. Did you finish the last page, Maze? I'm gonna turn this down just slightly. I feel like the music's a little loud. I'm also getting hungry. I think I can make it. I have to be off in like 40 minutes, so. Gosh, that's annoying. I'm not gonna do this. That is too much. Way too much. Just gonna delete all the pixels here, see if that helps. Now back to this. You're not on the last page yet. Oh, okay, you got 50 pages to go. Still, that's a really big milestone. You're almost there. That's awesome. Super impressed. Mon editor is driving from Florida Keys to Newfoundland, editing these short stories when he's not going driving. Yikes! Holy cow! Wait, Newfoundland is in like Canada? Don't you just hate it when only one of your heads is a morning person, right? Exactly. I mean, I kept feeling like he just looked like a lazy sheepdog dragon when I was drawing him, so I need to draw his other hand. I really don't like the way I did this one. I might redraw it. But maybe you put another hand like right here. Yeah, that's awful. Poor guy. Sorry guys, 1 second. I just got a text I need to handle. Her spouse. Wait, what's happening? His spouse finished her marine biology master's. That's awesome. I totally wanted to be a marine biologist in high school. I was like, okay, I either want to be an animator or marine biologist. Neither of those ended up being what I actually wanted, but I still think marine biology is really cool. That's awesome. PhD program is in Canada, so I'm moving. Oh, it's such a pretty place. He's probably tired of telling me to get out of the car every hour and walk around, but you know. Yeah. Oh, jeez. One of your favorite anime characters is a marine biologist, really? Which one? Give me 1 second, guys. I need to go take care of something. Okay, I'm back. Sorry. This guy. Who's this guy? Oh, JoJo. Every time I see that show on Netflix, like I see it scroll by, I'm like, I should probably watch that. Amaze is always talking about it. But I haven't yet. I'm sorry. I feel like everything in JoJo is an outfit. Oh, I really dislike his arm, you guys. I don't know how to fix it. It's gross. I want to paint over this. I'm just going to do the flats and then I'm going to paint over it, because I don't like... I keep trying to do the clean line art thing and the flat coloring thing, and I just hate the way it looks in my style. Like, so much. Yeah, you like the crazy outfits? I mean, that's good, because there's certainly a lot of them. Isn't it an older show, or is it just trying to emulate the style of an older show? So after I'm done streaming, which I'll have to get off here in the next 15 or so minutes, my roommate's been getting home a little bit early, so it makes me nervous. I don't want her to feel like she has to tiptoe around because she usually like makes food and stuff. So I've been trying to end like 10 minutes early, maybe 5 minutes early. Anyway, sorry, too much exposition. Point is, I was just gonna say, after this I'm going to be finishing my illustration rep list. Some of you may not know this, but I'm actually about to reach out to reps. I've never done this before, and I feel like it's probably not going to work, but I'm going to try. And so I've been spending the past few days doing a lot of research, trying to find... I need to go to the library tomorrow too, probably, just to make sure there's nobody who really stands out to me that I might want to reach out to, but then, yeah, just going through my documents, trying to find people who I think might be a good fit with me. And yeah, I'm gonna email them just cold turkey. So we'll see how this goes. I feel kind of weird about that last part. Thanks. I mean, don't congratulate me yet. I haven't done anything. Oh, except get the hiccups all the time. They all have stripes. No. That looks weird. I don't like that. We'll see how it goes. I'll keep you guys posted. These look weird. I don't like it. I thought about doing it this way, even though it's not how it is for the creature. I don't know. Maybe I'll skip the stripes. Or maybe I'll just put them on their faces. I like that better solution. Thanks. Yeah, we'll see. Well, I'm scared now that you said there's a lot of just stuff keeps coming out about corrupt agents. So I'm like, well, maybe it's about time. But I've looked up a bunch that I think are really good, and I'm about to, honestly, I'm going to reach out to their clients, like their current clientele, and see before I email them, which is what I need to do tomorrow, and just kind of get some feedback on how, how people like working with them, and what are some positives and negatives, and how long did it take before you got work. Because my understanding is that you pay them up front, and then you just kind of sit around and wait for them to give you work. It could be a misunderstanding, but I feel like that's how it works. So, I don't know. I just want to touch bases with some people and see what they think about working with the person they've chosen to work with. I mean, who knows? They may not be willing to tell me anything, but on the off chance that they are, might be helpful. yeah, saving. Saving is the thing I should do. Pretty sure I haven't saved in a while. As per usual. She left KHS in 2000 for the TAMS program, but wanted to know if her parents own the gymnastics company. No, that's so funny. Snow, yeah, I actually know him, Sam Snow. I actually went to that gym to take self-defense classes when I was a teacher. But I didn't know him well in high school. That's a different Snow family, yeah. No, my parents don't own anything in town. That is hilarious, though. That kid I went to school with, though, Sam, he now owns that gym, though. And they actually moved locations. They're somewhere else now, I forget where. I guess they put in some kind of natatorium, I think, in Keller. And it kind of forced them to, they kind of lost a lot of their clientele, I think, and so it kind of forced them to move locations and stuff. But I think they're doing pretty well now. They just had to do a little bit of rebranding. I think Sam focuses mostly on jiu-jitsu now with the gym. It's no longer, I mean, yeah, I don't think they do gymnastics there anymore. I think it's just jiu-jitsu. He's a good guy. I like Sam a lot. I only had a couple of, I think I only had like homeroom with him or something, because our names are right next to each other. As far as I know, we were the only Snows. We were definitely not closely related. That is funny. I hadn't thought about that place in a long time. Just trying to find a good glowing effect one, but I don't know if that's enough. Hey, Wasabi! No stream uptime command? I don't know what that means, but I'm sorry. How are you doing? Does that mean how long I've been up? Oh, I think I've only been on for like an hour and a half. I need to do more bot commands, I'm sorry. I don't really... I've got like 6. I've been on for almost 2 hours. Yeah, I'm just gonna have to head off here in a little bit, but... Sorry, I got really bad heartburn for some reason. Got to take some Tums. Ah, it doesn't go away. I forgot I had this tool. How's your... Yeah, I mean, my health was fine. I think I ate too much spaghetti right before I streamed. Like, sitting down after eating a lot, usually. I don't know. My torso is really short, so I think it just, like, forces the food up or something. Who knows? Maybe I just need to sit up straighter. Stretch out. Stretch out the old esophagus. How are you doing, Wasabi? I'm drawing very silly dragons right now. Oh gosh. I feel like this should not have taken 2 hours. This is why I prefer painting, because I'm so slow when it comes to hard lines. This is so undetailed to be something that took that long. It's dumb. Pretty alright, modeling some plasma guns for your game. Oh cool, that sounds fun. What's the platform for your game? I do not recall if we have discussed this or not. I apologize. Also, hi Lyric. Sorry, I have no idea when you posted that comment, but I just saw it. Hope you're enjoying. I wish I could get Facebook chat to translate over to my restream so I can just look in one place, but unfortunately, I'm not able to do that. It hurts so much. PC probably gonna put it up on GOG. GOG. I don't know what GOG is. Ooh, my tummy really hurts, you guys. I might have to leave soon. I need to go lay down. But I also need to go probably like now-ish, because my roommate will be here any minute, unfortunately. What is GOG? I'm so curious, though. I need to know! Goog old games. Oh. That's funny. Ooh, man. Well, I am suddenly ill, and I don't like it. I think I just, like I said, overate. No more eating today. That's my rule. Good old games. Oh, okay, I thought it was like a play on Google. Like Googled games. Anyway, that was silly. Why would I think that? Alright, well here's this weird sleepy dragon based on this Seaslug for those just joining us and would like to see the inspiration. It is this guy. His name is Aplicopsis. Apliciosis. I'm gonna stop trying to say this. Anyway, it's pretty, and it has these like globular things on the end of its tentacles, which I like, so that's what I did. I was also very tempted by this one, but it's kind of blurry and I didn't look up a new picture. So, next time maybe I'll try another. This one's kind of fun. Alas, this is the one. This is the one I chose. So this is for the series that I'm doing of just, you know, dragon designs based on Seaslugs. It's been fun so far. That's all we got. Aplicopsis. Thanks, Wasabi. You're so helpful. Too bad I didn't have you 5 minutes ago. I mean, I did, I just wasn't paying attention. It's made by the same people who are developing Cyberpunk 2077. I don't know what that is, but I will look it up and find out. It sounds cool. Anyway, thanks to for all the links. Yeah, there's a hydration bot again, right hand. Yeah, I gotta go. My roommate's gonna be home any minute now, and I'm also not feeling well, so it's time. I didn't quite finish this. I really wanted to make some more painterly marks. This is pretty flat and bland, but I do like, you know, the character dragon of them, I guess. So yeah, I hope you guys have a great week. I'll be streaming again on Friday sometime, probably around this time. And if I don't see you then, I hope you just have a splendid rest of your days, and maybe I'll see you next week. If you would like, there's a link to the Discord below and in chat. Thank you, Amaze, for that. So you're welcome to join that if you'd like. If not, that's fine. But hopefully I'll catch you another time. I hope everyone has a great evening, and I'll see you soon.